All right, back. Hey, welcome Mojo Land. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard the Starship Chaos. How are you doing? All right, yes, we'll go ahead and save again. Sure, why not? Before and after the cutscenes. So, how is everyone's Tuesday going so far? I did not get any new info just now. Sent another message, but did not get any new info, so I don't know what's going on with Romy right now. As long as they admit her and do their jobs, should be fine. Act 2, Solid Sun. Fresh coffee. It's always a great day to be alive. So the setting for Act 1, the setting for Act 2, the setting for Act 3.
Involved in all of this.
The Patriots, you mean?
The data we got from Arsenal Gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break.
Hey, guinea pigs.
You know they exist today.
Was that just a rat?
If the purpose of this
Or like a guinea pig.
system is to control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solid has feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
Now,
I think that counts as 10
opinion
flashbacks.
under complete control.
Such.
Not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss invasion is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Someone could race through it, Josh, not I.
We know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Dozen cups. 13. I get it. It's a baker's dozen, right? Baker's dozen. weird.
Leave one.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who kills your comrades.
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Otacon, what the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it.
Yes.
I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Nice, Jim.
I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the
Yes, I
rebels
hugged the
has
dogs.
nothing to do with your mission.
Dogs have been
There's
hugged.
no
and
reason
fed.
for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles. Was it using the same octo camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA?
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
South America,
Head to the
Cove
research
Valley.
lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
So what I was starting to say about the environments, that I'm really not a big fan of the environments in this game. It's not that they're not well crafted. They are. A lot of nooks and crannies. Got all the stuff you'd expect from Metal Gear. Blocking Sonny here. Sonny's flicking away. But the dusty desert, a dark, murky jungle, and then foggy London streets. I don't know. The settings they picked for this just not my thing. So this is another opportunity to exploit, if you want, an existing conflict. Although I'm not suggesting I'm in a good position to do that. But we've got the rebels and the PMCs. And you can take advantage of that. Ah, come on, Snake. I was trying to jump onto that roof, but didn't happen. Bars look big enough to go through, but no, cannot. Yeah, but it's much brighter. I mean, I don't know if that's fair. It feels washed out here. It feels crisp in Phantom Pain. It's not that I'm against the desert setting, not at all. I just... I always feel like the environments here are muddy. Which isn't strictly true. They're really good for what they had to work with on the PS3. Shoulder, Snake, shoulder. Someone coming from behind me or coming around the front here?
Wake up.
No, don't wake up.
Hey,
Don't just wake him up. Come around the corner, asshole.
wake up.
Come on. Come around the corner, please. Hey,
Wake
jerky. Hey, jerky.
Wake the enemy.
No, fuck.
Fire!
Well, that just worked splendidly.
HQ.
They got me, guys.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Fire!
They didn't see me come around the building, though. Couldn't have. Snake! Fuck.
Grenade!
But without the solid ion, I mean, look at how dark this is. And it's very clever. It's a very clever way of making efficient use of the PlayStation 3's limited resources. The more stuff that's in shadow, that's just fogged out, doesn't need to be rendered in detail.
This is HQ.
How do they... Don't wake him up.
Acknowledge. Sending reinforcements.
Alright, let's, everybody's gonna die. Everybody gonna die. In fact, let's go burst. Come on! Damn it, Snake. Snake, get off the wall! Yes.
How did this happen?
How did this happen? Well, guns. Guns, guns, guns. How did this happen? How did this happen?
This is HQ.
Lay down.
What happened?
Nothing happened. Don't send reinforcements. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
There's something wrong.
No.
Support unit. Confirm
No.
their status.
No. Don't need it. Thank you. Everything's under control. Situation normal. Extra Playboy. Josh, I will play more of it, yeah. I've already spent about 150 hours with it on stream. We had a 95-hour playthrough.
This is HQ.
And then we've had a couple days, maybe not 150
Understood.
on
The
stream.
state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Situation normal, all fucked up. Yeah, I've now played 1, 2, 3 Phantom Pain, and here we go with 4 on stream. I've not done Peace Walker on stream. Without the night vision. Little to see. Also, the birthday stream and a day of attempting S ranks. It's sort of depressing to find out that the best way to get S ranks is not to be careful and stealthy, but just to go fast. Faster you go, the better chance you have of an S rank. Oh, I probably could have caught that ledge, huh?
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
There is a fair amount of grinding, but at least if you want to minimize the grinding in Peace Walker, you can kind of pick a couple missions and just grind those over and over. Boring as that may be, it's effective. It doesn't really take that long. Nice 77. How come we can get 95% camo in Act 1 while cornered up against a building with your ass sticking out? You can get 95% camo, but in a darkened jungle in the grass, you can't get... We're getting 77. I don't know, but...
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted.
Seems a little
Resume
weird.
positions.
Let's walk a little more quietly. Don't want to go up? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Don't want to go up there? I have to double back on it? Why won't he climb that? Really, why won't he? Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not that much grinding. I mean, the extra grinding in Peace Walker is probably a couple hours worth. So coming back to the environment deal, if you look at the environments in Snake Eater, or at least Snake Eater HD, I never played the original PS2 version, they may not be as detailed as this, but they feel better to me. They feel more playable. I can see what's around. Though there aren't as many blades of grass. It just feels... I don't feel like I am in the dark playing Snake Eater. Oh, are we even remotely friendly with them right now? Thought I was on the corner.
You hit! Cover!
Oh, maybe I can regain their trust. Will they like me now? I've just helped them a little bit. Hey guys, are we buddies? We could be buddies, right? We could be buddies.
You got my back? Very nice!
See? Thank you. Thank you.
Nice going!
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Who? Oh, you again.
You again. E3A3. Yeah, I've never actually tried to get all the tapes in Peace Walker. I can't remember how much time I have in that. I basically did a playthrough, the extra grinding for the second ending, and that was about it. I never tried to build up Mother Base fully. Yeah, I guess there is, you know what, the grinding to get the parts you need for Zeke, right? Are, that can be a little frustrating, having to redo the boss battles over and over. They're kind of fun, but you have to do them enough times that it gets, eh. Yeah, it is a little grindy. I wasn't thinking of those boss battles. Map check.
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle, end up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She?
Rosemary.
Oh, hi, Rose.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology. And now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days.
C-Star, have a good one.
Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. Contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your
I don't
body
think I
stops
knew
doing what
that you could
tell
do
it
that,
to.
Densa.
Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
Didn't I tell you I
News to me.
married Jack's
What
girlfriend?
about Jack?
Jack.
Jack from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss, and one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah, lucky me, huh?
Huh. Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Word
Yeah,
up.
I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Colonel, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Or if you want to do that thing Denso was talking about. Well, we can give it a shot.
This is Rose. How can I help?
I need a psych check.
It looks like your psych has dropped. Are you feeling okay?
Talking about.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You can stare at her, but
The gauge below your life gauge is your psych gauge.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Then you'll hear it again.
that's why
The psych
I'm not
gauge
sure about doing
affects
that,
the rate at
Denso,
which your life gauge recovers.
with the
In other
B&B
words, how
squad.
fast your wounds heal. It also greatly influences how well you perform various actions. When your psych gauge
I don't
is
know what you're
full,
talking about,
your
though.
life
It seems to be
recovers
just the
quickly and
camera
you
that
shouldn't have
moves.
any problems doing
So I'm
what
not
you need
gonna
to do.
push it.
Remember, your body
Make
isn't
shaking
the
her tits
only
a
thing
priority,
driving your
huh?
performance. Your mind is every bit as important.
Hey, I don't let my mental state affect my combat efficiency.
You may think that, Snake, but the truth is, you're not as young as you used to be.
Could have fooled me.
It's your psyche that's keeping you alive inside.
And
So you better take it seriously.
when did it come
Keep
out?
a close eye on your psych gauge.
Wasn't it
All right,
08?
all right.
Next time we talk to her, we can mess around with it some more. I tried the bumpers. I didn't try everything, though. It felt weird matching buttons in an effort to get her tits to jiggle. Not that I wouldn't giggle. Just, like, at some point it gets creepy. If you can do it in a few button presses. Where's the button that makes them shake, damn it? Else back here? Oh, it's you. Me again. You guys know who I am. We're all good, right? Good. I guess you're right. That's coming up on 10 years. It's weird to think of 08 as 10 years ago, and it's not yet, but it won't be much longer. Oh, frack. Ooh, what? Cha. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch must pay. Wait, I didn't just attack the rebels, did I? No. Just look at this scene though, it's all tan. The whole thing is tan. It's not. Anyways, I gotta not say too much about it. But I have a hard time getting into these environments when they all just look washed out.
Something there? What's that sound? Is he there?
And it's in the interests of tech. But
We're under attack! Hey! Hey!
shit. Hey, dude.
It's the enemy!
Dude! Yeah, just fall down. Fall down. So what about dude in the distance? Is that PMC? I can't quite tell. We've got binoculars. We can use binoc mode. And there you go. It does look good when it's zoomed in. I mean, they did some very clever stuff with the engine here. Now let's pick up a fresh camo.
We're under attack!
Ah, great time to not have reloaded. Alright, map check. Where are we going? East, northeast.
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Overall, though, I've moved way too quickly. My general movement in the game so far, past 4 or 5 hours, has just been way too fast. It's leaving me with less time than I need to see who's coming or hear who's coming, alerting everyone with my footsteps. How many alerts did I have in Act 1? 80? Did I have 80 alerts? Or is that 80 people killed and 30 alerts? Whatever it was a lot. A lot. I think it was 80 alerts. Hey, Lemur. How you doing today? All right, check it out, Snake's Psyche. Stress is at 74. Psyche's bottomed out. Probably do something about that. Regain will help temporarily. Compress, doesn't compress help with that? Or Psyche when used. So you can see his stress starts dropping and his Psyche starts climbing again. Quite a few. Yeah, I think it was 80. I think it was 80. 80 alerts. Good God. Oh, is that you shake the controller? I'm using a DualShock 4, and I'm pretty sure the accelerometers don't function when you're using a DualShock 4 with a PS3. Just chilling for a little bit longer. Yeah, if you leave the magazines on the ground and get the frogs to stop and look at them. We did go through one magazine before. What are you talking about, Weaver? Oh, I've got the DualShock 3 here, but not sure we need to make that a priority. But Weaver, why would it make a difference with Mantis?
Who is this? Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. You could be shot from anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance. Is this Jack? Jack is dead. Snake. I'm at your side. Wait.
Okay!
The rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Careful! Let's go! Help me out here! Ah!
Snake, PMC sniper. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep low and stay behind cover.
I'm trying to keep low. Hey, get off the bot. Snake! No, Snake is not humping the ground. He's just doing the worm. Damn it, Snake! You should have stayed on the ground. Damn it, Snake. Why are you so stubborn about movement? Maybe I should switch back to the DualShock 3 like right now. Because I'm just having excessive troubles with movement.
Very nice. We're getting nowhere. Back me up. Go, go, go. Fire. Fire. Go, go, go. Charge. Back me up. We got company. Back me up. We're getting nowhere. Charge. Move. Go, go, go. Charge. Go, go, go. Nice one. Fire. I owe you one. We got company. Charge. Fire. Stay low. Get behind them. Back me up. Very nice. Back me up. We got a hostile. Back me up.
Now you see me? Okay, whatever.
Going. Back me up. I owe you one. Go, go, go. We're getting nowhere. Fire.
Back me up, there's no one there. Yep.
Charge.
Yep. Is there just an unlimited spawn until you advance?
You'll have to make do.
I'll have to make do. Alright. Go around. Let's go around the left side. Already got an alert. Snake! Get down. Not exactly sure where I'm trying to go. I said I was going to go around the left side. For whatever reason. Strange creature, MGS4. Games Revolution Inc. How you doing?
Yo.
I got a green one.
You. Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there.
Thank you. Just put that apple in your pocket.
I don't think so.
That's super uncomfortable.
You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down. A lot of legends about you out there in the intel community, especially in the CIA. You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location.
Yeah, it is kind of neat. A hole in my head.
Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy.
B&Bs.
You never heard of them? They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers, belong to the PMCs. Anytime there's a mess that needs cleaning up, they're on the scene leading the elites.
That's a female.
Probably freelancers hired by the PMCs. They're run out of a separate parent organization.
Right. Freelancers.
Guess it's time for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on sight. A guy named, Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Old, huh?
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war.
They also say Drebin knows their whole stories, each and every one, in detail.
More like victims of war.
Maybe. Maybe, Weaver.
They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast, that's what you see on the outside. War transforms a snake into beasts.
War transforms us.
But deep within that shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart. Without a shell to protect it, it's like the yolk of an egg. Word going round is their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes. And they've been convinced that by killing Snake, their minds will be cleansed. They think it's gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow.
Pain, fury, sorrow.
Which makes these babes pretty much obsessed with killing you. 4 B&Bs have been identified so far. The one you just saw was Raging Raven. There's also Laughing Octopus, the master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She runs on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis.
Mantis?
Yeah. There used to be a guy by that name in the US military. A Russian psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title. She keeps the other B&B's minds in check with her powers.
Octopus, Raven, Wolf, Mantis.
You got it. They're the Snake Hound unit, and they've got you in their sights. Shit. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule. I mean...
I ain't no
I'm
patriot.
Patriot.
You can did say Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
What the hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check.
Oh, shit.
The Patriots are America, the world's greatest military power. They are the war economy, which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning, but now their law has taken on a life of its own.
A life of its own?
Yep. The country, the war economy, it ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize. Every aspect of the Patriot system is closely monitored by 3 peripheral AIs and a core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system.
Get all that?
So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots' AIs.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
Through a microwave tunnel.
Fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Haven?
You know, like a tax haven. In the internet society, we have net havens, data havens.
Ow, my foot.
A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launderer. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires. All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring. Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
South America, power station, checkpoint. Stress rising. Why is stress rising? You just chilled with Drebin. You just had a soda. And yet his stress level is rising. Rising. Guess we're still in a hostile zone. Nice of them to wait. All the hostiles to wait until after we had our conversation with Drebin. Alright. Can't quite see our destination. Still seems weird to me that in the first act, you could get 95% camo while just hugging up against the corner of a building. And I can't seem to get over 70 something when I was in a jungle, in the grass, lying down. Likewise, we're certainly not getting...
Is someone there?
No, no one's here.
What's going on?
Goes to 75. And that, I mean, that makes sense. What didn't make sense was the way it was in the opening.
There's nobody here.
Yes, there's nobody here.
Don't do that!
What? Oh.
Hey!
Snake!
Huh? What? The enemy's here!
No, the enemy's not here. Goofball. Snake is super stressed. Alright, what can we do? Compress? Whatever it takes, Snake. Get your shit together. Get a different ammo here. That does not look like the ground he was just laying on. Camo, please. Hey. Nice. Sega giving away Golden Axe and Jet Set Radio on Steam. Yes, please. Yes, please. How long are they doing that for? It's not like, not just hours, is it? Do they have a couple days on that? Can I jump on that at the end of the stream, or do I have to jump on that sooner? I keep forgetting I have that awesome drum, too. I haven't used the box or the drum. Speaking of. Till the 20th. Awesome. Now, if there's any time this drum should work perfectly, it's now. There's no reason they should check out this drum. They hear if I start to inch away. Am I still too close? Let's find out.
Snake, can you hear me?
This is Jack, isn't it?
I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
On a mission. Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
What's
I
up,
was
Scully?
asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Matka Pluku.
Big Mama.
Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her?
Yes, Big Mama.
What's
her.
going on, Snake?
Surprised?
Rose.
Her.
I just got a call from Raiden.
Little shot for.
Jack?
Yeah.
Did he seem okay?
Yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? That's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the big shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer. But Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it. To move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
Yeah, this game was. Yeah, it got a lot of 9s and 10s when it came out. That sort of thing. Got top tier review scores. Playboy! More Playboys. Oh. Friendlies! Friendlies. Well, that's the question, isn't it? No, it was, a lot of reviewers called it a home run. Yep. Someone up above me or coming up behind me? Keep going, Snake. Don't do the worm. Just keep going. Good God, man. Snake! Oh, fuck. I don't know how friendly they are anymore. Those rebels they weren't blue. I don't know if that means they're unsure of whether or not they want to help me. Maybe I haven't helped them enough and they're starting to, they don't want my help anymore. Can I crawl through here? Is that valid? Nope, invisible wall. Okay. I guess they are friendly again. Snake! Welcome back home, Jim. Welcome back home. Ah, crap. Crap. Is that just Aaron shooting, or does the helicopter actually see Snake? I mean, he didn't get hit. Snake, please.
Back me up.
Yeah! Why do you keep getting up, Snake? I have him crawling. I crawl a little bit, and then he gets up on his knees. Without prompting. It would be less frustrating if I knew why it was happening. Maybe could avoid it. Don't want none. Really, Snake, quit doing the worm. Just crawl. Is it terrain-based when Snake does the worm? Shit. No, you're not. You're not. No! No shush! No shush! No shush! No, there. Oh, wait. Hey. Wait, how... Is there a third guy? Is there a third guy? Yeah, there was a third guy. Okay. Portable surface-to-air missile. What does that cost to unlock? Let's find out. I haven't got any new weapons in a while. What if we wanted it? We've got an unlocked RPG with one shot. But what else do we have? We've got the Javelin that would cost 15k to unlock, but I've now got 60, so we could do that. Missile launcher. What does this cost? Only 10k? Only 10k? Dude, should we take out that helicopter? There is an optical sight. Oh, it sort of worked. I think I revealed my location.
This is HQ.
I mean, I'm gonna get shelled now. Okay, Snake, you know what? Move. Move, move, move. Move! Oh, we're nowhere near, huh? Okay. Okay. Guess I would kind of recognize the facility we're heading towards when we get there, but... Oh, don't wake your buddy. Snake! Okay. So there are some rebels up on the hill there, if you saw them. Rebels up there. Are they gonna come pouring out of there, I wonder? Still plenty of them in there. They don't look like they're on the move quite yet. So many weapons! So many weapons. I guess if I were a gun guy, that would just be awesome, having all these weapons to play with. I don't know what to do with so many weapons. I want one or two that I can learn how to use, hopefully, effectively. And that usually leaves me very happy. If I have a couple weapons I can use effectively, I certainly don't feel the need to have 10 more. Alright, that's not gonna work. Charge! So we got a barrier down here. It looks like we can get out in the northwest corner. Does it ever seem weird that we pick up so many trank rounds when nobody else is using tranks? Pretty sure Snake is the only one using tranks. And he keeps finding trank rounds. I get it. The game wouldn't be playable otherwise. Or it would significantly change the gameplay. But really. There was a third guy. S7, if you didn't notice already, he literally has lower back pain. He stops and pounds his back. He takes his hand, puts it behind his back, he goes, "Urgh," and he pounds his back. The items also include a compress, a hot compress for his back. They take it very seriously. What's happening, Mike? South America, Vista Mansion. Map update, map check. So maybe we'll be able to go out this way. Maybe we'll have to curl around this way and find some other path. For all the times I've watched the game played, I really don't know where to go half the time, most of the time, all the time.
What are you doing here? Come on, you can do it!
Hey, don't talk so loud. You're trying not to be spotted by these other guys. And yet you're yelling at Snake. This is not wise.
Careful! Over there!
Let them create plenty of cover. Why not?
Let's go! Let's go! Very nice! Careful! Let's go! Okay! Over there!
No, duck! Hey, sir! Alright, good. Do something. So many weapons!
Over there! Over there! Let's go! Careful! Careful! Okay!
Notice how I'm getting a lot of hand shake. I mean, it's not really shaking, it's wavering. I guess that's stress and psyche.
Careful!
What's up, Bob? How you been? Bob, what's going on? Welcome. King Bob in the house.
Snake, the rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably
Okay.
going to use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound.
Give it a... Yes, I give cover to the armored vehicle. Was shooting that one guy enough cover? Wow. Need more psychic?
Something wrong. Support unit. Confirm they're
Can I go up here? No.
Understood.
Alright, Snake is super stressed. Let's do something about that. Restores life and psyche. He doesn't need the life, he just needs the psyche. And we could stop and read a mag. That might be the best way to go, but a compress, I don't exactly have a lot of them right now. But I think we need one. Quack, quack, motherfucker. Okay.
Get in there! Attack!
Still have a lot of shaking. I could take some pentazamine.
We got company!
But normally it's not such a problem, even from this distance with the laser sight.
Need backup!
Ow.
Back me up!
Back me up. But I can't quite land the headshots right now from this distance. My hand's shaking.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds.
Somewhere.
Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
Okay, map check. Doesn't Snake vomit if it reaches 100%? You can definitely make him vomit just by rolling in the barrel. Is this on normal mode? Yes, it is. It's on. So that's the standard difficulty is normal. There's 2 lower ones and 1 higher one, at least when you start out. I don't know if another one unlocks in the US version. Snake.
Fire! Fire! All right.
Seems like he can't aim when he's in a bit of cover. You're not actually up against the wall, but like he won't aim above the cover. Seems like, unless I'm missing something, he has to actually stand to do that. Which sure leaves him exposed.
Cover!
Hey, wump wump.
Suppressing fire! We've got company.
Is the door I passed actually open? I didn't try to go in that door in the front. Guess I could try this one. Are these doors? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool.
Hey. We've got company.
Anything cool to find in here? Is that a compress? Oh, pentazamine. There's too many of them!
Suppressing fire. Roger. Where's the enemy?
Shit. Yeah, that's right, you've got automatic weapons. Let the guy with a tranq pistol get the drop on you. Yeah. Nice, Grats Weaver. Welcome back, Iceman. How was the work day today?
Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Rations, cool. Oh, it's this one, yay! Look what I just found by accident. I recognize it. See if I can do this. Uh-huh. There a Kodak call or something? There we go. It's Akina. Is that it? He just says it's Akina. Is there actually a call? I guess we can find out.
There should be a passageway leading to
Passageway. Groovy. Rose? Anything to say?
Oh, hi, Snake.
Rose.
Good for you, Snake. You're taking great care of your psyche. No worries on my end.
Glad to hear it.
Snake, your psych gauge is affected by the conditions you're in. Staying in a place that's too hot or too cold, or being exposed to combat conditions for extended periods, causes stress to build up in your body and mind. The more tension you've accumulated, the more your psych gauge decreases. As the gauge decreases, it starts to negatively affect your performance. Your hands start to shake, and your life gauge recovers more slowly. Vision gets blurry, and you can't make out your targets. All of these things impair your ability to complete the mission. So be sure and keep an eye on your psych gauge at all times.
Secret passage, huh? You're getting down to the end of a huge project, Iceman. I hope it wraps up well.
Suppressing fire.
That was great. See, I just picked up anesthetizing rounds. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure none of the enemies are using trank rounds. This has got to be it. Sweet. Secret passage. Discovered. Noodles. Or this isn't the secret passage and it's just a whole lot of loot. Yes, hot compresses. Just what Snake wanted. More anesthetizing rounds. I love it. Gimme, gimme. Is this the way I came in? Hold on. Is this the way I came in? This is the way I came in, and which is the way I go out? This is where I came in. The ladder was hopefully the way out. Lamia, what's up? I finally, after you set up the demon, I kicked Nightbot. There was just too many bots in the channel. Entrobot and your demon are enough. It gets weird to have too many bots in the channel. So 2 is good. 2 bots is plenty. Nitrobot, nice. Nightbot's on an extended leave of absence. So Bob, I think based on the sub-only poll, we're going to be doing Witcher 3 next week. We're going to be finishing this either Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Tuesday. One of those days. Wish I wasn't wearing leopard print camo right now.
Then we'll have to make a lot of changes. Yes, that's right. We'll need another go at it.
Is Saints Row the one in hell? That,
Uh-huh. Yes. And things on your end? I see. We're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then.
Naomi has this thing with her shirt being closed. It never is. It's her thing.
Naomi.
Snake. I knew you'd come. You and I, neither of us can escape our fate. I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years?
9.
And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a Soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not, at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
Gotta watch for these cutscene prompts.
They know I won't
Change the
escape.
view.
I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
That's not what I see.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
And if I answer your question?
Let's hear it first.
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses.
Kind of stands out, KG, huh? Weaver, what's your question?
Conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire or needless massacres.
As opposed to the necessary massacres.
The system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotion, senses. In other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system, but we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachine stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake. Remember Frank?
Frank Yeager.
Frank Yeager.
Gray Fox.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning in the system may have changed, but the battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down. Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind
Watch
lacking that
Snake.
essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me?
Think he took a recording?
I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too.
E. Pierce.
All right, Snake. Undress.
Us, ye scallywags.
What's gotten into you? Hurry up.
Hurry up, Snake. Get your clothes off. Pretty lady with her shirt hanging open is asking nicely. Oh, and she changed her mind.
Oh my god. Snake.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, nice bedside manner, Naomi. Cry when you see your patient naked.
I'm sorry.
Pull yourself together.
Snake, do you remember what I told you in my video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells, not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the Clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose: war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce. It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands of others. The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of disease or faulty research or fox dye. It's how you were born. It's your natural lifespan.
I think I'd like to go through the next, not the whole next act, but there's a fight coming up here, and I think I'd like to go through that and then take a break. Usually break about every 2 hours. Was a little off track today. So it has not been 2 hours since the last break, but it's actually coming up pretty soon. We're past 6 hours here. Aiming for 12 today, if my internet connection allows it. New save. Yeah, they trigger a lot of saves. They prompt you for a lot of saves before and after cutscenes. It seems to me because the cutscenes are so long. So long. They think people are going to drift off. And it's not done. We're not done with cutscenes yet. That's like a mid-cutscene save prompt.
The truth, Naomi. How long is my body gonna hold out?
Your cells, blood, organs, nerves, skeletal system, muscle tissue. Every part of your body is aging rapidly. An ordinary man wouldn't even be standing by now. Snake, the only thing keeping you together is the strength of your will.
How long do I have?
Half a year. Don't. Snake. There's something I have to tell you.
Now what?
You and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
What do you mean?
We can't get rid of the fox dye in your body completely. At this point, it's circulating within you like a normal virus.
Yeah, so?
Listen to me. Fox dye only kills its victims when the infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only attacks targets with specific genes.
I know. That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same time, it's set up to protect those not designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects. Here, I'll show you.
I hope so.
The receptors on the fox dye inside your body are breaking down. The rapid aging process is changing the environment within your body. As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are fox dye in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of fox dye could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which means the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses,
Thank you for the
Fox dye
tiptoe
has been
mic.
breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But there are no more targets to attack, so there haven't been any more outbreaks. However, if the receptors continue to wear down, it'll become a killer virus that attacks untold numbers of victims.
What if we kill them all? Remove them from the body?
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch Fox dye through airborne transmission.
Yeah, that's messed up.
It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
half a year.
No. 3 months at the most.
3 months?
Ironic, isn't it? You've spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear, from nuclear annihilation. And now, you're becoming a doomsday device yourself. I can't predict exactly how devastating the epidemic will be. Whether just 1% of the human race could unlock the broken receptors, or whether we all can. In either case, 3 months from now, you'll be a walking biological weapon.
Thanks, Naomi. Thanks for that.
If it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet, Snake.
You still have a job to do. You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first, will that stop Fox dye from spreading?
When the host dies, the virus dies with it.
Thanks, Naomi.
Snake, tell me one more thing. Have you been to a hospital lately?
Yeah.
While you were there, did they give you an injection?
Don't they always?
Take a look at this. These came out of your body as well. It's a new strain of fox dye, one I've never seen. Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Heaven.
The new fox dye strain is starting to multiply rapidly.
I missed it.
I can't say for sure.
Missed the flashback.
I'll need to do some more tests. Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachine's ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly, unless you want to end up an invalid. It may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease.
Thanks, Naomi.
I've been a fool. I let myself drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Then I'll free us both. Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet.
Yet?
Not until you free me.
Do we know?
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
I'm being watched. Liquid has altered his plan. Removing the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So he's chosen to seize control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots.
This place isn't safe. Come with us. This way.
This is why I didn't want to break, because we'll break after this. Yes, that looks very funny. Come on! Notice how there were two voices there. Alright, so big pause.
You're surrounded, Snake. You'll have to break through to go after Naomi. Take out those enemy soldiers and clear a path.
Syringe. A syringe that restores psyche and suppresses nanomachine activity. Use it on others, capture them using CQC, and then use it on them. So, I know, Densa, did you take off, Densa? Are you still there? Densa was talking about something you can do with the Beauty and the Beast squad. I'm actually not clear on what the trigger is for that. Is it you take enough time? Is it you do a certain something? You in-cap them a certain way? I don't really recall. But there's this really weird thing that can happen where you kind of warp off with them to a blank space. It's very strange. I don't even know how to describe it. It's really weird. The B&B squad will try to seduce you, but it's sort of like a Black Widow thing. They'll seduce you and kill you. But you don't really want to let them crawl up on you. If you've watched this game played over on Outer Heaven Network, you've definitely seen it, because they take it about as far as you can. They not only trigger these other part of the encounters, but there's really weird audio in it. There's really weird audio. It's like the game intended for you to be strangely sexually abusive. Really weird that the game seems to be coded to accommodate those actions. Anyways, Densa said something about that. I feel really weird about trying to do that part. Certainly not trying to do exactly what they do over at OHN. At any rate, we're gonna have a battle here. Might want to get some new weapons from Drevin. I don't have my own strategies for this, but should we use a missile launcher? Portable surface-to-air missile. Should we use that indoors? Probably not a very good idea, huh? You know, one shot for an RPG. Why not? Use the RPG indoors. What could possibly go wrong? I don't think the Playboy is going to help here. Stun grenade, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if the stun grenade works on the beasts. I think it would. M4. There's no one way to do it. It's actually a pretty straight fight, except for the odd deceptions that occur. Finding your target. Why not? Why not? What's wrong with the indoor RPG? Oh, and there are not just the B&B. We've also got frogs in here, maybe? Might be. Hey, quiet. Come on. Aim your weapon. What's wrong with the angle here? You heard gunshots. Yes, and that's your friend lying there dead on the ground. I heard gunshots. Blam, blam. Buddy hits the floor. I heard gunshots. Really? Shit. Are we both reloading? Snake. Snake. Got some regain. Yay. Shoulders! Fuck. I hate, man, when I get too punchy on the analog sticks and I start shifting shoulder aim, it all falls apart pretty quick. It's not the only game where I have a bad habit of doing that. I should have used the regain and gotten some psyche back. No, not. Not there. No one's there. No one's shooting you in the arm. Don't come and look or anything. Don't fight back. Just stay there and get shot. If you hear the shot, don't worry, you weren't the target. Yeah, well, except for all the times I miss. You might have been the target. just need to kill enough of them? Or do I need to try and go outside or something? I'm gonna try and go outside, because I don't really remember what moves things along. It's been about 2 years since I played this, so even though I've watched it a dozen times on OHN since then. There we go. Yeah, Pierce, best not to think too hard about it. Now would be the time to use the rocket launcher, Snake. Don't wait for the monologue. Just...
People hurting. People dying. It's all so fucking hysterical. Laugh with me!
Come on. All right. What do you think about the RPG at this range? What could possibly go wrong, yeah? That did surprisingly little. Surprisingly little, don't you think? Stun grenades, 25. I wonder how well the stun grenades work on her. So we can find out. Have I used any yet? No, I've not. Don't think she's still in there. Let's look at it. Oh, that's brilliant. So good. Well, we'll do. Exceptional. All right, regain time. Where did you go? That hurt me more than it hurt you. Sadly. Shit! Shoulders? Crap. I hate when my shoulders switch. I mean, it's my own doing, but... Damn it, Snake. 'Cause I get very heavy-handed on the analogs. Should I try for like a, a so-called non-lethal kill? I could try for it. I don't know if the stun grenades even have an effect on her though. Let's switch up some weapons. Need a better assortment. That RPG's useless. No, without any ammo. Got a lot for the P90 sub. Can unlock something else. Claymore's Mines. Too bad she doesn't go for the Playboy. Haven't used the P90 yet. Let's see how that thing fires. What the? I've never noticed those things before. Well, I've only personally fought this fight once. In OHN, they just smoke it. Fight doesn't last but a minute when they do it. No tactical nukes in the backpack? Oh, there might be. Where is she? Yeah, I heard you. Snake! Think the time for the worm? What a troll. Part of the machine, is she? Probably does a few things I've never seen. I have seen a number of her tricks. It sure sounds like she's right here. But, yeah, okay. I mean, it's not like I didn't notice those things, I just didn't see any more of her torso. Ah! Damn. She rolled me. She rolled me! Well, that's too bad. I should have just booked it when I saw her start rolling. I'll try to remember that next time. The roll is bad. Come on, Snake, move! Okay, those things. I gotta keep an eye out for those things. Vader Inc. Hear her. Yes, I still hear you. And I still don't see you. Where she go? You ever get bored of my not finding her? She hiding in. Is that her going into the ball? Screw that. Yay! This was a panic, yes? Panic. Just straight up used a gun. How pedestrian. Does she bring more? I can't remember. Do more frogs show up at some point? They might.
Snake, come here.
No, I don't think so. You come here. Come here, clown shoes. Snake, move! Shit, move! What? There's nothing going on with Twitch, is there? Move, fuck! No! Damn it. I was just about to switch to the fucking 2 rolls and she... Snake! Ah! Wow. Everything's not alright. I let her roll me again. I almost equipped the rations after the first roll and I was like, no, I can do this. I can get out. Stupid. Yeah, just. God, that sucks. Shoulders! Fuck, Snake! Snake. Oh, come on, man. Come on, don't let those little things get you. Okay. Man! Yes, you are. You know what? I think I want to. Nah, the bursts of 3 were good. Burst of 3, we're good. Stick with that. Dead. No! You're over here. You're over here. Really? Looking for a landing? Welcome back, Jim. Welcome back. No! Oh! God, those little flying mines are super irritating. Shoulder. I prefer the right shoulder most of the time. Shit.
Naomi? But why?
Yeah, right. First. Of course. Is that even landing?
It's another mimic! Watch out, Snake!
I mean, of all the disguises, the Mark II kind of works, but... No! Fuck that! Alright, rations are equipped and staying equipped. I'm not dying to this stupid fucking Rollo-Ball. Snake! Oh shit, what a troll job. God, when she rolls, you know what? With the roll being that effective, that should be the only thing she does. That should just be it. She just rolls you. End of story. Shit. Alright, that's pretty effective too. Snake! Snake, she's doing it again. She's doing... Fuck! God, that's so trolly. Yeah, that's Densa. I was calling that out at the start of the fight. It's really weird. That potential. Densa, what triggers that anyways? What is it that triggers that? Is it taking a certain amount of time? Is it? I really don't understand the mechanic that leads to that alternate scene. No! Doing her stupid thing again. Fuck! Stop it, lady! Stop it, freaks! Stop it! Dear God! Yeah, I feel too weird about that, Densa. I don't even know how to trigger it, but I also feel too weird about doing that. Hey, RV. How you doing? How goes? Oh, the song? It's the song Prone Barrel? God, I never really understood that. How weird.
I am an octopus. An 8-legged beast. These tentacles are beyond my control. Their will is the will of the battlefield. Funny. So funny. It's all so funny. No. It's not funny.
Christopher Ellis, how you doing?
Nothing is funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I can't. The truth is, I'm not laughing. Not laughing at all. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry I laughed. I'm sorry. I won't laugh anymore. I can't. I don't want to.
Snake, she's shed her suit. Who knows what she'll throw at you
Despite
next?
my reservations
Watch
about
out.
this, I am a little curious. What, is that it? I don't know the name of the song. I would recognize the song. I guess it might be that. There is a Japanese pop song. And once you're in this alternate, this is not it, but you go to this white gray space. And then if you play this Japanese pop song, they will start dancing. They will start dancing. Anyways, the whole thing gets pretty weird. Holy sounds. Laughing Beauty. So you think I could try it now? Like if I switch to the Mark II. Where'd she go? Play it, you'd recognize it. Yes, I would recognize it too. Yeah, Josh, she dodges them. I was not going for headshots because she keeps doing the dodge. I don't know what the way to mitigate the dodge is, but easier. It seemed easier to land a torso shot considering how much she was dodging. Anyways. Do understand the concept of headshots, yes. Yeah, I'm fine with that, Densa. It's a little too weird anyways. I really find it strange. I like that they dance to the pop song. But the sexually abusive undertones are just way too freaky. I mean, the pop song's a cute Easter egg, but I'll leave the rest of the freaky deaky to OHN.
Yo, Snake, looking good today.
Here's where it turns out Drebin knows everything about them.
That's cold, man. And here I was about to tell my very best customer about face camo.
Face camo?
That camo skull cap you just picked up from Tentacle's shell. It utilizes the same kind of technology as your octo camo suit. Using the two together can get you even better results. I'd hang on to it if I was you.
Doesn't fit. It's not my size or shape.
Yeah, looks like it could use a bit of tailoring before you can sport it. Not my line of work, but ain't you got a buddy who specializes in that kind of thing?
Somebody's done their homework.
Hey, it's my job.
Is that the real reason you injected me with those nanomachines? To spy on me?
I prefer the term customer data management myself.
Drebin.
Relax. It's strictly confidential. I ain't gonna share it with anybody.
Then what did you mix a virus in with the nanomachines for?
Virus?
A certain virus was detected in my body. Are you saying it wasn't in the nanomachines you injected?
Look, you do know there are other folks who could have done this to you. And besides, what would I gain from infecting you? Better for me that you're out there kicking ass on the battlefield. I was watching you, Snake. You're a real piece of work. Never thought I'd meet the man who could take down Laughing Octopus single-handedly.
After 4 tries.
She just kept on laughing. Now why do you suppose that is?
Something in her past.
You got it. She's from a village in Scandinavia. Little seaside hamlet known to all the locals as the Devil's Village. Place wasn't known for devils, though. It was known for octopus. See, this was one of the few places in Europe where they ate octopus customarily. Anyway, there's this cult of crazies who for some reason hate the village with a passion. Then, when she was just a teenager, things get bad. These nutcases get their hands on some weapons and attack the village. Overnight, her sleepy little fishing town becomes a war zone. They round up all the villagers and execute them one by one. Except for that girl. They had something else planned for her. Something a whole lot worse than dying. Calling her the devil's child, they forced her to do the kind of thing you'd expect from one of Lucifer's own. After they made her torture her family and friends, they made her kill them. The whole time they were forcing her to laugh, howl like some sort of demon. Like she was enjoying it. What was she gonna do? Say no? They'd kill her too. So she let fear take control and did exactly as they told her. She butchered the bodies of the ones she loved and laughed while she did it. And as she bathed in their blood, it gradually turned from deep red to jet black. To her, it looked like the ink of an octopus. The experience scarred her deep. Ever since then, she hasn't stopped laughing.
Well, she has now.
That ain't really laughter.
Why are you telling me this? You expect me to feel sorry for her?
Nah. I know you got no room for that stuff in your world. And besides, this is war. Right? In a way, though, I guess it was the right thing to do.
What was?
Fighting you cleansed her mind. All right, enough chit-chat. There's other beasts out there in them woods. Watch your back.
Base camo. Camo Skullcap. Uses the same kind of tech as the Octo Camo. Combining it with Octo Camo significantly increases camo effect. Base camo. Laughing Beauty. Shaped to resemble Laughing Beauty's face. So I said I was going to take a break after that fight, and that took a while. That was like 45 minutes ago. So I'm going to take the break right now. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break. Go check on the dog, see if I can dig up any more info about what's going on. And, yeah, I will see you all real soon. Quick time check, game check, ISP check, all that stuff. It's 4 o'clock. Generally, I don't have ISP troubles until after 5, sometimes not till after 7. So we should get a good 3 more hours, and what I'd like to get is another 5 more hours the stream, but there is still better chance than not that the stream will end when the internet craps out on me. So that could be anywhere from 1 to 5 hours. Don't go nowhere, or go take a break, stretch your legs, smoke them if you got them, and then come back. I'll be back real soon. Put on some tunes here for a minute here. All right. Great timing, Intrabot. Great timing. See you soon.